Hi, my name is Scott, and my family and I have been doing a carnivore diet for 4.5 months. We started the diet to control my son's type 1 diabetes. He was having high blood sugars in the 300s and 400s following his doctor's advice and the diabetes nurse's advice, which is to count your carbs and try to cover it with rapid acting insulin. Well, that really does not work. You never know how many carbs are in a meal, and you're trying to control a huge blood sugar spike with another rapid acting drug. So we decided to do some research. We found Dr. Bernstein's method for controlling diabetes. He's a 80-year-old diabetic, type 1, who learned how to control his blood sugars with a high protein diet. So we immediately started that diet pretty much overnight from a plant-based diet that we had been doing for years. And the whole family, my son, myself, and my wife, we went carnivore pretty much overnight. And great results. My son's blood sugar went from 6.8 down to a 5.7. I expect that will continue to go down. He is about 90% carnivore, I would say. He loves the diet. He's not tired of it at all. He'll have eggs and bacon in the morning, lunch meat for lunch, or a hamburger for lunch, and then like a steak dinner or chicken dinner or salmon. So we find we give him the same amount of protein in each meal with a few carbs. He gets some strawberries with his meals. And then we know what's going to happen with his blood glucose. We can control it with the regular insulin, which you don't need a prescription for. So it's worked out really well. So to support him, myself and my wife, we have gone carnivore. I guess I'm around 90% carnivore. I have just eggs in the morning, occasionally a piece of bacon. And then at lunch, I'll have about 10 to 12 ounces of meat, or 3 to 4 hamburgers, like protein style with a lettuce wrap. Sometimes I'll have a small salad with lunch, or asparagus. And then at dinner, I'll have 10 to 12 to 16 ounces of meat. And it's worked out really well for me. My digestion is great. I feel amazing. I'm putting on more lean muscle mass than I was previously. Lots of energy. Mental focus is good. No cravings between meals. So, and I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I don't look at carbs and wish I could eat them, or feel like I'm deprived in any way. I will have some dark chocolate at night, or maybe some macadamia nuts, something small like that, or some strawberries. I do make kind of a low carb ice cream. It's got coconut cream, strawberries, and stevia. So if I ever have a craving for sweets, which I do get sometimes after like a hard workout, that seems to satisfy really well. My wife is probably 75% carnivore. She will eat more vegetables like jicama, and she eats larger salads. So she is enjoying it as well. We go to the local farmers market, and we're eating, we're having duck tonight. Well, we do eat liver on a regular basis. We will buy the liver from the farmers market frozen, and we will we'll actually blend it up and then put that in the hamburger meat, and then my son eats that. So 10% of the hamburger meat will be with liver. So it's a great way to get your liver with all the vitamins and nutrients in there. But I enjoy it as well, just on its own. And I really recommend this type of eating, or at least adding more protein to your diet. One thing that I found really interesting is that if you eat at least 30 grams of protein with each meal, that will help activate protein synthesis and raise your metabolic rate. Don Layman is a great researcher who talks about this. It's something that we all do, and we've noticed a difference.